What's going on, guys? Welcome to our channel, Science of the Soul and Stars. My name is Brandon Tobias. Let's get right into the new moon astrology coming up on June 28th, 2022. Let's get right into it. So looking at this astrology, we're going to be going right into the chart. Right off the bat, I want to draw you guys' attention to something in particular. New moon's in Cancer. Okay, so what is Cancer? So Cancer is all about understanding the deepest part of ourself. Okay, into the womb, into the cocoon, into the place inside of ourselves that can allow us to feel safe. What does the energy of Cancer want us to do collectively? She wants us to find the safe spot within herself where she can feel nurtured, protected, secure, and really able to be protective over the things that she loves and cares about the most. Now, not sure if you guys are familiar with angel numbers, but there are a lot of angel numbers appearing in these particular alignments, and I do pay special attention to these as an empowerment astrologer because it all comes into the relevant channeling of the messages for what the guides want us to know about, and I do channel the guides and angels in this particular reading. We've got 444 square, north and south node. Here you can see, and then 222. Here, opposing and also conjunct. And I'm going to show you guys where and what this means. Okay, so we've got 444 with north node squaring Saturn and south node squaring Saturn. So squares the nodes with Saturn. And then we've got this conjunction and opposition, north and south node here with Uranus. Okay, so what does this mean exactly? So I'm going to combine both the channeled astrology with the angel numbers to deliver the perfect message. Well, the message here is around, there's something that's very important in your life right now that's wanting to move forward that's very difficult. I'm just going to be honest with you. With that 444 and with that square, it's around persisting through the difficult, challenging, and triggering times in order to get to the next level up. It's almost like collectively we're going to this massive level up in society and this new awakening, this new evolution, both in our personal lives and as well within society. But before we get there, we have to get through some of the more triggering, difficult, and challenging times in our life in order to show God, the universe, the angels, whatever it is you believe in, that we are worthy of that. It's almost like a test or a challenge to show that we are worthy, even though the paradox is we are already worthy, knowing that we are already worthy, but playing the game of showing that worthiness through to the world and to ourselves. Because in the end, sometimes in order to believe you are worthy, you have to show yourself that you know you're worthy. And that involves passing some difficult tests there. So if you guys are going through challenging times when it comes to relationships, when it comes to work, when it comes to family, when it comes to big triggers coming up, when it comes to things looking to try and sabotage your progress forward, don't worry, that's a normal thing. Just keep going through it, and you're going to get to a great evolution from that moving forward. The next message here, so that was for north and south node square Saturn here. That's karmic challenges persisting through difficulty. Of course, Saturn is ruled by Capricorn, and Capricorn's all about climbing that mountain. So imagine right now, collectively, we're climbing that mountain, and we're going across like Mount Everest. Imagine you're climbing Mount Everest, and you're going across the hardest part, like the rockiest, steepest, coldest, most freezing part of Mount Everest in particular. And your human self's like, oh my gosh, this is really hard. This is really challenging. I don't know if I can keep doing this. I don't know if I can keep going. I don't know how much longer I can last. And your guides and angels and higher self soul is like, no, you got this. Keep going. We're with you. But and it's just across the corner, just across the way. Just keep going. That's what they're saying in this particular moment. So that's that alignment. One of the more important alignments of this entire new moon, by the way. And by the way, just so you guys know, this new moon, okay, this is from my perspective of Phoenix, Arizona, where the chart's lined up. But this is down to the exact minute. Okay, so I want you guys to see this. 7 degrees, new moon, moon is conjunct the sun. 222222 with Lilith here. Okay, so the minute that this is happening is all conjunct at 22222. That is a massive angel number, by the way. So I'm going to talk about that in a second. So north node here, obviously hitting a conjunction here, and then in opposition to Uranus as we spoke about. Okay, that degree being at 2222. So this is about taking a leap of faith. Okay, 222, the angel number, this particular alignment. This is about taking a leap of faith into a whole new creative being the emphasis here, way of being that can allow you to move forward with your particular ingenious methodology, and set or way of doing things that can be shown to the world and inspire them greatly into taking their own magnificence, their own genius, their own creativity to and for the world moving forward. This is exactly what the calling is for your soul to do at this particular time. In what way can you enact your particular methodology or creative genius and share that with the world publicly, or just make progress with it in your life that's going to set an example forward for people, for others to follow in your lead? This is the most important question, but it is definitely around taking a leap of faith in that regard. Okay, and using some of your naturally given, God-given, creator-given talents, skills, interests, passions, right? All the things that came with you from a past life. We're talking South Node energy in order to bring that creative essence of you to the table. So I want you to think about where does your own personal creative genius lie in being able to create and show off a new methodology for the world that will greatly inspire them to bring their own ways to the table. Okay. So we're talking about the challenging and persisting times. I want to hit back on that for a second, because over here we've got this 22222 with the sun, moon, and Lilith. So I want to talk about that energy for a second, and also what this grand trine means here, because there is also a grand trine between the South Node, between Ceres here at 19 degrees, and of course between Juno. Okay. So in particular, those of us who are evolving more into our feminine energy, the challenge here is finally letting go of any of these darker wounded aspects that would cause us to want to sabotage our own progress forward, or to not believe that we are worthy of receiving moving forward. This is a big theme, worthy of receiving. This is feminine energy. Even for men watching this, right? Where do you feel unworthy of receiving or creating in a feminine way, moving forward to be able to enact your greatest potential? This is Ceres energy in Cancer. So we're going deep within. This could also be connected to mom energy, right? Cancer and Ceres here, both feminine energy, Cancer having to do with the mom. So where is it that you might feel wounded from your mother in particular, or mothering energy in particular, that has and continuously has you sabotaging or self-sabotaging your way forward, that you can let go of to move forward into a new way from here on out? Biggest theme of the new moon here is, are you going to let that past way of being go, or past kind of trauma or hurt go, so you can step into something new, or is it going to continue on in your life? Is that pattern that you received from childhood, possibly from your mom, going to continue on in your life? That's the question we must all be willing to answer. Now, if you are in relationship, if you are in divine partnership, this is probably showing up in partnership, because Juno is here in the party in Pisces, and this is making that trine to Ceres and then to South Node here. So there's definitely relationship-oriented, mom-oriented clearing in order to allow us to feel safe. So the question is, where do I not feel fully safe, nurtured, protected, or cared for in my own heart and my own life, that's showing up in my divine relationship, or within myself if you're single? Either way, right? This energy is going to be showing up for you. I'm just saying that so it can include the people who are in relationship, knowing both are covered here, the energy. Now, we talked about Saturn here in Aquarius squaring that South Node. We talked about the persistence that would require moving forward and stepping into a new way of holding ourselves responsible for where we've taken our own life to at this particular moment, and realizing that a lot of the choices we've made along the way have been because of maybe out of fear, or maybe because of wounds, or maybe because of something we took on early from childhood, and even through realizing that choosing to choose something different moving forward, choosing another path, another way forward out of that. That's really where the persistence is coming through. It's like, what have you accepted in your life up to this point that you're no longer willing to accept, and you're choosing to start anew, to start fresh in your own life, either in love, in relationship, in life generally, with family, with friends, etc., etc., etc. Okay. So that's this new moon in a nutshell. Very strong opportunity to really pave a new way, to bring your creative genius to the world, to clear out old scars, wounds, and traumas from your childhood, particularly around where you didn't feel safe and where you still may not feel safe even today. That's being brought out from your relationships or relationship encounters with other people. And bringing this to the forefront so you can understand it, you can let it go, release it, and consciously make a different decision to move forward. Okay. So a lot of deep stuff coming up to the surface, right? But really a great opportunity to start something new and start something fresh in terms of how you choose to operate within the world, how you choose to operate, what you choose to bring forward, what you choose to release that was keeping that new part from you from moving forward and bringing that to the world. And also the possibilities of where that could bring you. But the first step is just knowing that you're choosing to operate in a different way, in a different level, and a different wavelength after and because of and through this new moon here. Okay, so that's what we got here for the new moon in Cancer. All right. If you guys have any questions or comments or feedback around that, what that means, if you guys want a personal reading or personal session in regards to this, or you need some help releasing or finding out what that trauma is for you, definitely check the description box below. I've got all my personal sessions available, whether it's a live one-on-one where I can help you literally go in energetically and release that, change the belief, shift it into something different, have a life-changing session, or just get a pre-recorded, personalized astrology or tarot reading for you. All of that will be available in the description box below. And I do hope you enjoy. Please let me know if there's anything else that you guys are looking for in terms of content moving forward on this channel. I do plan for it to be kind of a resource for you guys to check into when you're wondering, how can I, if I'm missing something, if I don't really know where I'm going in this moment, or I need some help, I need some guidance to step forward into my next step, this channel can be a resource for you moving forward to know exactly what that is and how you can progress in the next best way. So thanks so much for watching. I really, truly appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe if you want more content just like this. And please leave your experience in the comments below for other people to talk about and to share with and to be able to resonate with you. Your comment always helps people to learn what they need to know the most as well. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.